He didn't know I was a trans. Like, what happened next?
This what y'all been wanting? This what they waiting for? Okay. Neck tat say Onika. I got more slaps than Aretha. When you lose the queen, niggas friendly.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Onika Banfield with another story time. So let's jump right into this story time. He didn't know. So let's get down to the tea, honey. So I'm minding my business one beautiful morning, like after 5. It just recently happened, but it happened before. So it's a 2-in-1 story, you know? It happened to the different guys. So they didn't know. And I was going to drop something for one of my friends and come back, right? So I was in the boat. This boat driver now. He's chatting to me. But what part I was going, I was carry on the conversation because where I was going, I know I'm not going to get a boat to come back immediately. So I was trying to, lock him, hoping that, I'll be able to book him back one time because I was just going to drop something and come back home after 40 morning for someone. So it's like, okay, yeah, no problem. Talking. And I popped the question. I was like, Try, would you, wait for me? Or would you end the trip and I will rebook you one time, like 10 minutes after? Please don't take no other job, because a good amount of money was far from my house. Really and truly, it's really far from my house. So he said yes, and we having this conversation. He's questioning me. I'm answering the questions. He started to go deep down in questions. When I say he started to go deep down, he started to ask some personal questions. So I had to, just twist it up. He asked for my name, tell me my name is Ibo, what does it mean, Onika? I was like, yeah, I've heard that before. I've heard that from a lot of guys, blah, blah. Asking for a relationship, I'm single. No, this man is married. Mind you, this man is married. But yo, don't come for me. Don't come for me. Because it's not my fault. I didn't lead him on. Okay? Let's get that out clear first. So in the car and I reached my destination, he said, take my number and call me when you're done. Okay, I said, no problem. Apparently I went, drop off the stuff, drink some water, back out. So I'm outside booking him back now, and he came back. So he came like in 3 minutes time, and he went to the petrol station to get petrol and come back, right? So on his way back, he ended up calling me, and I was like, yeah. He said walk out some more and meet him by other points. So it's like I walk out and I met him out on the main road, not into the street. So in the car now, he is starting to ask serious questions about my sexual life. And I was like, what is uncle on? Like, my mother and father are older than you. So he was like, when last I had sex. What? Like, meet me and ask me when last I had sex. So I start playing around with the game because, honey, I wanted my boat to go home safely. So, going now, we reach, he missed my turned off of the motorway. He missed my turned off and it pissed me off because there's a bridge he had to pay to go on, and I end up paying for that bridge, right? So I call up boats and I tell boats, like, so is the case, and I need back my money. So they give me a voucher. They couldn't give me back the money, but they give me a voucher. And I was like, okay, no problem. Now, he messaged me during the course of the day, and I was like, this guy is on it, right? So let me just go with the flow. I was bored. I had nothing to do. And I think it was a Sunday. I had nothing to do, and I was just chatting. We were chatting, and then he called me. So he said it's Monday, and he has to go into the office, and he has to go. He told me where he work, told me where he live. He didn't tell me how much kids he have, and didn't tell me how long he was married for, and he didn't tell me if he lived with his wife or not. So these are the two questions pending. Alright, so I was like, okay, we're chatting. Just asking me about my sexual life, what I like to do. You like to take me out? Where do I go to? Why do I love Afrobeat? Because I don't love Afrobeat. I believe I'm from Africa, but I am a Trinidadian. You know? So he was like, you like Afrobeat music? What Afrobeat clubs to go to? You should go to Birmingham. And we're chatting. So fast forward now. The 2 days following, he asked to come and see me, to take me out. I was like, okay, I'm bored. Yeah, let's go. Say go run in. Had a no makeup. Mind you, this man see me with makeup because I came from out, and it's like my first break is I need to go and drop and come back. So I was fully glammed. So I had no makeup, right? I just had on my hoodie, leggings, and I just threw on trainers, and we was there chatting. Came back to mine. Went out, came back to mine, chatting and stuff. His hands are starting to get touchy. So let me pause for a moment and let me tell you guys this before you guys judge me. As a transgender woman, it is not my job to tell every single guy that chat to me that I'm a transgender woman. Some guys could just be complimenting me, some guys just want to know me, and some guys want to fuck me. Okay? So it's not my job to tell every single guy that I meet on the road or that I meet in the club or I meet online that I'm a transgender woman. It's for my safety, and yeah, it's not my job to tell them all the time. I will, if I'm chatting to a guy and I realize what he's on, I tell him one time. And a lot of men them like to say, what? Trans give the best. BG? I was okay. If I have to lie with somebody, I'm not going to give you a BG alone. I need something in return. But yeah. So back to the story now. I finally get in touchy-feely and thing, and I was like, he wanted something. Mind you, I was cooking before he called. I just took out the chicken out of the oven and I left it on top of the stove. And then when we came back, he was like, "You cooking dinner?" I was like, "Yeah, cooking dinner for me." I was like, "It's not really, it's food for one, you know." And then he was like, "Okay, since you're not gonna give me something to drink, you're not gonna offer me something to drink, you know, these Nigerian guys. Nothing against them, I do love them. Prefer Ghana sometimes than Nigeria. But yeah, nothing against them, do love them." And he was like, "Okay, let me offer myself something to drink because you're not offering me something to drink." I was like, "Oh my god, sorry, bad etiquette, whatever you call it." And then he like opened every single cupboard looking for a cup, then opened to find my liquor, get my liquor, threw himself a drink, and now it's like getting cozier. So he's getting closer to me now. We are watching the film, he's getting closer to me now. Now, mind you, we're just supposed to be chilling because we have a wife. Well, listen to this. So now he is coming and he started touching me. I was like, "Sir, don't do that. My flatmate is home and we can't be in front of him doing this kind of stuff." Alright, and then he was like, "Okay." He don't want to go in the room. I was like, "Yeah, because I'm not carrying you to my room." No, I am not even carrying you to my room. Okay, so we're there now and grab one of my breasts. Mind you, I have on no brassiere. You hear what I'm saying? Now, I would blame myself 10%. Okay, out of 100, I would blame myself 40%, and the rest is 60% on him. I'm gonna be fair on this story time, right? But let's get into the story first. So he come over me now and blocking me from the TV, drop himself on me. I was like, okay, I see where you're going. And then his D was on my knee. What? So the top because I changed my jumper when I came back home. The top that I had on was something similar to this. He raised up and bite my nipple. So I was like, no, you going too far now. Now, mind you, this is a weakness of me. My nipples are sensitive. If you touch them, I will just like get weak. No, it's just a note while it's just something to say. It's not to say like, yeah, I was no. Oh no, he doesn't know. He doesn't know nothing. This guy does not know nothing. Oh, you hear what I'm telling you? He doesn't know nothing. Because he's talking about children, but Olga doesn't know. That's all I have to say. He doesn't know. So I did, and I was like, what are you doing? And then he's rubbing my leg, and then I was like, you know what? You need to stop now. So 15 minutes passed, we're just watching the movie, chatting, watching the movie. And then I just saw his start poking back up. This man is 6 foot, I'm 6'1". So it's a decent size stuff. So I'm a bit messy though. It's a decent size stuff, and mind you, he still does not know. Okay. So what I did after? I started looking for a trans video on my phone, right? When I did that, grab again, and then he starts. I got weak. Being honest, I got weak. That's my soft spot, one of my soft spots, right? So then I pushed him back, and then he take my hand and put it in his trousers, and I was like, okay, I see you working with something. And then no, I said, wait, I need to show you something. When I showed him the video, he was like, is that you? I was like, yeah. And then he was like, okay, let's talk. And then I was like laughing in my mind. You want to talk now? You know what to sit down and have a discussion with me. Okay, let's talk. So he was like, I need more alcohol. So I was like, go ahead and take some more, Captain Morgan. And he was drinking, and then he was like, what's that noise? Mind you, I live in a very quiet area. Like when I say very quiet, only on a Saturday I will hear music. Or if I'm downstairs, I might hear noise from my neighbors. This is a very quiet area I live in. You don't hear noise in this. Only thing here is the cars. The cars on the streets. And I can't say the next part. But yeah, the cars. So I was like, okay. And he was like, someone by his car. So as he said that, someone by his car, I was like, okay, he wants to go. Thank God. And he said, let me run downstairs. He said, let's go downstairs quickly and see. I said, let's go downstairs. I said, you go downstairs and see who's there. I'm not going downstairs. Next thing somebody trying to rob your car, you want me to come downstairs? No. 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 None of that, honey. None of that. So he went downstairs now, and then he was like, apparently he left his jacket on the stairs. So I had to open back the door, and he went to get his jacket. And he was like, babe, the time is late now, and I have to get to the office early in the morning. I was like, okay, babe, call me tomorrow. No call. I haven't even looked to see if he blocked me. No call, no message. Now let's get to the bottom of this now. Who fault it is? Now I know I should be upfront a little earlier. But as I said, it's not.
I don't know that.
Alexa, shut up. It's not my job to tell every single guy that I meet. You know? Because sometimes I, as a woman, a transgender woman, might just want to flirt with a guy and that's it. I don't want no sexual. This guy is 42. My dad is 49. What I am going to be doing with this guy? Telling me, well, he could be my sugar daddy. I was like, baby, can't be my sugar daddy. My dad is older than you, bruv. So there was a time it happened to me before, but I had liked the guy. So this one, he was in his late 30s. Like, I don't know what happened to me and this old guy. Well, these older guys than me. But this one was in his late 30s and he was Jamaican. 5 kids. We still speak. This one we still speak, but we don't meet up and chill again. So this one I was living in London. I was living in London this time, and I was in East London. No, I was going from Southwest London to Southeast London, right? And I was on the bus, and then, you know, he started chatting to me. He stopped the bus, and he asked me for my number. I said, are you on Snap? He's like, no. So I give him a number, and he was living, he living out Southeast as well, but past Lewisham areas there he was living, and he was in traffic going. Now this happened last year, after summer, in September this happened. So yeah, he was going back home. While he was going back home now, he called me and was chatting on the phone, talking. Now this guy is, you know, this Jamaican, you know, these guys, he is neat. Now this one I was a little skeptical. He was neat. He was proper, nice, clean bus driver. Yeah, but he sticked his willy in 5 different women and make children though. It was a bad thing. So talking and flirting, and I just enjoying the conversation. So like some days after, or I can't remember how long after it was, he asked to come over, and I was like, no babe, I'm gonna get something to eat. And I was like, okay, I'll bring something for you to eat. What do you want? I think it was Tuesdays. On Tuesdays I used to love red wine and pizza, and that was one of my things. I love red wine and pizza on a Tuesday. So he brought over the pizza, and it was there, and he brought the wine, but he already was bringing a bottle. They didn't know, so it was a wine, it was champagne. And I was like, okay, first time I'm having champagne and pizza, let me try it. And we were having a movie, chilling, chatting, and mind you, I have my bed, because it was a room. I have a bed and a nice little, like, kind of small sofa, and he was staying on there. He was very respectable until like 2 hours passed. He started getting touchy, and it was like, I was enjoying it. I will blame myself for this one though. I was enjoying it, and then he did something, the same thing that this one did. Sucked the breast. The girl was weak. And then I was like, babe, I almost forgot to have my guard up. So I told him now, and he was like, really? It's like he don't believe it. Like, this bus driver talking Jamaican for me all the time, and start talking to the road man to me. He's like, blood, you are lying. Don't believe you. Prove it and stuff and thing. And then he was like, so how I prove it? I showed him a next video. Same thing, a video. And he was like, raw. Don't believe it. And he's like, thanks for telling me, but you can't. I was like, well, babe, I was like, obviously, you know. And he's like, but we will be friends. because it's he was friends and we would just stay in touch online on WhatsApp. And normally we'll chat sometimes, he'll ask me what's going, and he's always like, oh, this guy is like, oh. And this thing, some of these Jamaican guys know how to talk to you. Mind you, these are the dangerous ones, eh? They know how to talk to you. So that was it, really and truly. We just this one he disappeared. The second one he disappeared. The first one I still in contact with him. Hopefully he doesn't see this video, because he would know it's him. Because he was the only bus driver I had this encounter with. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification button. And as I want to say thanks you for reaching 700 to my new subscribers. Thank you guys. Thank you. Welcome to the family. I haven't named the family as yet. When I reach 1,000, I will give you guys a name. But I want to say thank you. I want to say love you guys and enjoy your holiday. And see you guys next week.